I don't know what happened with my video. I apologize. Somehow my phone cut off. I'm not sure what's going on. So we have the top is done. Let me turn my camera a little bit here. So now we have all of that. Now we are down to doing all of our black. And I will need my angled brush and my bigger brush both. So now grab your black, and we're just going to start filling in the face. And just take your time, fill in everywhere you need to, and just take your time doing so. It's not a rush, it's not a race. Okay. And I'm really bad about going, I like start one area, then I'm like, oh, I need to go over there, and then I take off and I go that area. So if you're OCD and that drives you crazy, just ignore me, just paint your face the way you need to. I'm just one of those that I bounce around easy when I go to paint. And I fill in. I'm getting my angled brush because I feel like I have a little more control in some of these areas, like I've said, especially right up here, the top of the hat. And of course, we go on the inside of the eyes. These tutorials may have to be posted, apparently. I was in 2 to 3 segments depending on the length, so it'll be listed as part 1, part 2. Just know that whenever we keep going, if my tutorials get, I think it's after 30 minutes, they time out and you have to repost. I think it's 30 minutes. So I will be sure to put part 1, part 2, etc. with the month for that box listed on the YouTube channel. Okay, there we go. We're gonna go up and around. Again, it may look kind of sloppy right now, but when we start adding our details, it's all gonna pull together. So now we're gonna do that little arm right here. Just like that. And then all of this over here is part of the arm. And what we will end up doing is adding little white highlights and it's basically the wings and the shoulder. We're gonna add these little highlights, and it's gonna accent that up where you'll be able to tell, oh, that's part of the body, and not just a big blob. Hopefully it's all really coming together for you by now, and you're really getting excited to see it finished. Again, don't judge yourself yet. Wait till all the little last minute touches are done, and I think you're really gonna like it. So then we have just this little bit of the leg left to do. Okay, kind of got outside the line there. Okay, now I am going to take my smaller round brush like this, and I'm going to dab it in the black. And the buttons, I'm going to go ahead, and it's just, honestly, when you're doing circles, it's a C and then a closed C, a backwards C. You're making a C and then close it, and that's how you start your circles. Kind of makes it a little bit easier on you. Blobbed my hand right in the paint. Okay, there is that. Let me fix the chin here. Got my finger in it. Now, heads up, I'm fixing to, oh wait, we forgot. Almost forgot, y'all. Was not paying attention. We got to do the hair. Y'all would have been screaming at me. Let's pull this down, hold it. And there we go. Now, I am going to run my hair dryer. If you don't like loud noises or whatever, just kind of fast forward through this part. I just want to get it kind of dried up so I can show you a trick on how to outline for those that aren't real comfortable with outlining. So I need it dry to be able to do so, so bear with me. Now when you do yours, and I probably, after the video is over and we're done with this tutorial, I probably will go back in and touch up some of this green here where it's kind of streaky. You can see my brush strokes. I'm not a big fan of having brush strokes, so I will probably take my brush and just give it another coat just to give it a little bit more coverage. I may do the same with my brown. Again, it may not really matter at the end of the day, but just as a heads up, you can do that. Before the tutorial purposes, I'm going to go ahead and act as if I have done that, just so that we don't keep taking up a whole lot more time. Now, here's a trick, and I teach this at a lot of my paint parties, so if you're local and you're doing this and you've been at my parties, you know this trick. Sharpies. They work just as good as a paintbrush. If you want your lines super thick, use your paintbrush. Get your, let's see, what's a good one? Honestly, that angled brush I use is a good one for that. Also, these little round ones, use them for your outlining. Great brushes for that too. Nothing wrong with that. But for this purpose, I just wanted to show you. So what you're going to do is, this is why I use the blow dryer, because if this part's wet, it's not going to trace. You could even use a thicker tipped marker instead of just this basic one, which would be okay too. But this is what your lines are. You're going to cover your lines. And even where the black is, I kind of like to outline around it. It just kind of makes it more even and smoother. So as you can see, that's starting to show. Now I am going to bring that line out. Okay, so you can see that. Everything. Now, on my design, I did use my angled brush to do all the edges. Okay, you can do that or you can leave it alone, but you can use your marker. Things like this. Go for it. I'm gonna see. I think I do. Let me get it for you. So once your door hanger, you got it completely done, and I'm not gonna do all of it since we're at least 45 minutes into the tutorial. Get all your outlining done. Again, use your marker, use your paintbrush, however you want to do it. Trace all your lines, even around the black part. Go ahead and trace the outside because it'll smooth it out. Let it dry overnight, okay? Get you some of this. This is what I like to use. It's a clear, just a clear spray paint, clear coat. Take it outside and spray a good clear coat on it, let it dry, and then it'll be safe if you're going to hang it outside. Your paint won't run. That's what I do recommend. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you guys, because it is fun, and it makes it fun. I like to do this on all of my designs. I got this at, I believe it was Michael's the other day. It's a holographic paint by Deco Art. This one is, let's see, the Silver Illusion. Okay, I'm trying to let it focus. There we go. I take the lid off. Now, it'll already be outlined, remember? Okay, so while that's drying, put that brush in the wrong spot. Get you just a little round one. Dip it in your paint. If you like glitter, you will love to do this. Anywhere on your hat, anywhere on your door hanger. I'm just going to kind of start going around. Adding glitter. It's going to dry a little more clear. You can probably see in the picture sparkle. That would be the holographic paint. And just place it anywhere you want, okay? There's no rhyme or reason. Just, I usually like to outline like the petals here. Okay. One little swipe there. Always do the toes. Like that. Go down the foot. Do both sides, doesn't matter. The leaf. It just gives it a little sparkle. Makes it a little fun. I did not include this in your kit because I know not everybody likes glitter. If you don't like glitter, you don't want the sparkle, then just skip this step. We're just adding fun. I love glitter. To me, it makes it shine, makes it fun. Okay. Got a little bit right there. And then up here too, I forgot the hair. No rhyme or reason. It's not going to matter because it's going to dry more clear. If you don't want the blob on there, then just kind of take a brush, go back over it. It's really not going to matter. The other thing I like to use, and this was from Michael's. Let me see. This is the one I really like to use. I got this one at Hobby Lobby, and it's called Glitter Glue. Okay, $2.99. This bottle I have done, I don't know how many at least probably 50 door hangers with it, honestly. It's going to last you a while. I don't know if you can see, I cut the tip. It was a little more pointed, and I cut the tip off. This does get hard to hold. It squeezes. What I like to do with this, and this is totally optional, is now I will go back. Okay, so we're going to pretend I have outlined everything in black, and that has dried. Once all your outlining is dried, I will go back over the top of those lines and trace them with the glitter glue, just the outlining. And that again gives it a little more dimension, a little more fun, makes it pop a little bit more. I will post a picture of this finished on my Facebook page and my Instagram page. You have your picture for reference. Look at it for all your outlining. If you get confused, message me, text me, email me, whatever you need to do. I will gladly answer your questions. And I'm really thankful for you for joining me in this launch and ordering the August box. I hope you love this design. Be sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube page, that helps. And then when you get this completed and it is hanging on your door, share a picture. Oh, I was going to show y'all. So you have your ribbons. Alternate your ribbons. I meant to show y'all this. Let me move this to the side since it is wet. Hang on. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't fall. So you have 3 colors. They may not look like this. Everybody's may be different. Layer them. Big, okay. However you want to layer them. It doesn't matter because it's going to get spread out. Now, I gave you a pipe cleaner. Yours may be orange or yellow. Kind of squeeze them together in the center, okay? It's a messy bow. Does not have to be perfect. Take your pipe cleaner, pinch it right there at the base, and twist. Twist it a few times, okay? Now, you can attach it just like this, wrap it around your wire, or get you another pipe cleaner or a wire and loop it through the back and attach it to your wire. And sometimes what I like to do is take the end of a paintbrush and curl this leftover down. It makes a little spiral, just a little added decoration. Okay, this is just a tip. You can make it your own. I'm literally just twisting it onto this brush. Okay, pull the brush out and you have that. Then I did give you a leaf. If you don't want to do it like this, you don't have to. I would take this leaf, get you some hot glue, super glue, whatever. Put your leaf in the center and it gives you a little bit of a decoration. Then fluff out your bow. And you're literally just, you can dovetail your ends if you want. Really make it your own, okay? So then fluff out your bow, attach it to your door hanger. Your wire, it is strong wire. This is actually wire that I use that is used for electric fencing for cattle. But one thing I learned with the door hangers and wind and stuff, if you're going to hang it outside, it has to be strong. It will bend. It's not a big deal. Take it. Okay. I'm going to start. Hang on, I'm thinking. Yeah. From the back and go to the front. From the back to the front. Hold it up, okay? Push it with your thumb. Push it with your index finger, fold it over. Bend your wire however you need to make it stand up, okay? Do the same thing. Like I said, it's all bendable. It's just a wire. Pull it through. Same thing here. Back to front. And fold over. If you have to, get you some pliers, okay? Sorry, my paint was still wet. It was getting on my hand. And there you have your hanger. A lot of people will take this wire and they'll loop it around something and make it curly. You have that option too. If this is too strong for you and you don't like it, just go to the hardware store and pick you out a thinner gauged wire. Whatever you're comfortable with. I just provided you with the wire for a reason. Attach your bow. Okay. You can even go to Hobby Lobby. I think Walmart has to get some wooden beads. Put some beads on it if you want. Really make it your own. Be sure when you are done, take a picture, post it to our page, tag me on your page, whatever, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Share it with us. I'd love to see your finished product. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for joining us, and God bless, and we will see you soon.